Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to be doing a fast, fun Friday project. It will be going into my 8 Christmas winter journals, but I'm not going to include that in the question scenario to win the journal. So if you're following along to win the 8 journals, there will not be a question in this video that you'll need to answer to win one of the journals. But it is something that's going in there, so I thought I'd like to share it as I am creating these. Okay, so what I've done is, I'll start with one of these here. There is these beautiful Florentine pages that kind of go, not kind of go, they definitely go in each of the books. There's like 4 versions of them in there. So I thought, well, I don't want to totally cover these, but we need to put places to put pockets. So I decided to create these clear vellum pockets. So this one I've completely done. I have attached it with brads, and it is a double pocket there, and then it is a fold over so that there is a place to put things back and forward. So I'm going to show you how I did these. I've done some of them already, but I'm going to show you afterwards them attached into the other journals. And first I'm going to show you how I made those. So let me get to this aside. All right, so I started out with 12 by 12 vellum, and I just cut it in half to 6 by 6. So now, if you wanted to start with smaller vellum, that will work too. If you only have 8.5 by 11, that would work. But I just thought this was easier because since I have 8 journals, I only needed 4 pieces of vellum, cut them in half, and I've got 8 of these. All right, so simple. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. I'm not going to score this. I am just going to fold, and it's going to be not random folds, but close enough folds. All right, so the first fold I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it up so that there's about 1.5 inches sticking off the top. And that is going to give the 2 pockets, 1 and 2. Okay, simple so far, right? All right, so then I'm going to, because this is 12, and if you folded this in half to wrap around, it's 6 inches, which is too wide to put in these books, because these books are about 5.5. So I'm going to fold the outside about 1 inch or so in, just to make it a little shorter. And again, random, right? All right, so to relieve some bulk, I'm gonna open this back up again, and we're gonna track down my scissors, there they are. And we're gonna get rid of the smaller one. See, there's a bigger one and a smaller one. It's basically the front pocket. We're gonna get rid of it totally. So I'm gonna cut on the outside of the little fold mark, or to get rid of the fold mark. Get rid of that. And this side we're gonna get rid of that and get rid of that. Just gonna get rid of some bulk in there. Okay, so we did the fold up and we did the fold back. Okay, now all we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it in half to wrap around the page, keeping the pockets on the outside. We're gonna fold it, and a little slippery, dude. All right, had a bone folder, there it is. Now I try not to press too hard with the bone folder, because I have been known to press too hard and actually split the paper, which is not the best thing to do. So there is our wrap around, easy peasy. Gonna go on the page like that. So I got one more to wrap, so I'm gonna show it one more time, and then I'm gonna show you how I attach them to the page. All right, so we're gonna start with this. We're gonna fold it up, leave about 1.5 inches. Again, it's all just random guesstimate, eyeball. Okay. All right, so we're gonna fold that one in. Okay, and once again, we'll open this up and cut it away. One thing about vellum is once you fold it, it doesn't want to unfold. It likes to stay where you folded it. I hope your day is going well. It's a rainy, cloudy, crummy day here, so good day to be inside crafting, right? Okay. All right, so we're gonna put it back into its little shape, and we are gonna fold it in half. Come on, get over there. There we go. Now it really doesn't, I mean, I'm kind of making it perfect, but it doesn't have to be since one's on the front of the page and one's on the back. But I don't want to fold it too obscure so that it doesn't fit in on the page. Okay. All right, so I have my other ones here that I have folded. And like I say, they're all about the same size. This one's a little smaller than that one, but no big deal. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab the first one in my pile over here. And what I've chosen to do is find the center, and then I'm finding the first one back, Florentine, that's on that side. All right, so we'll get that out of the way and get this, I remember where to put it, out of the way. All right, so this is gonna go and wrap around here. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna attach them with brads, and I'm gonna start with using the binding tool that I use for doing the signatures. I tried it at first to do it with my crocodile, and it works. If you take this off, you can put the hole here and the hole here, but then you got to go back and poke the hole through the paper. So I said, let's kill two birds with one stone and just start from there. All right, so I want to make sure it's not totally hanging off the bottom here. Okay, I'm going to start with the bottom one in the corner ish. And we're gonna, and we are through. Yep, we're through. That's the other reason why to fold it in half, because when you come through the other side, you know that you're gonna hit vellum. Okay, so I am using brads. I also thought about using eyelets to do this, and I could definitely attach an eyelet here, but I don't have one of those long ones that you can attach the eyelet farther down, so I could not have attached an eyelet up here, but I could have done it down here. So an eyelet is another option to try this. All right, so let's go with, I wonder if orange would be fun. Orange would be fun. Now I did one of them in the really big brads, because I do have those also, and I wasn't much as a fan of it as the smaller ones. So the first one I did, I used, and you'll see, I use these big ones, and they totally work, but I wasn't as much a fan as I am of the smaller ones. So one of them ends up having a bigger brads. All right, so I'm gonna poke it through the hole. I'm gonna make that hole a little bigger. There we go. All right, poke it through, and I made the other side, and I'm gonna have them go up and down, just so that it doesn't take as much of the pocket away as it could. Now, I think one of them I did, I poked the hole up here, but then this made it flappy, which is totally fine if you want it to be flappy. You actually don't even have to add any other brads if you don't want to, except for now, you see it kind of slides. So I found that putting the brad here is a little bit better because it secures this pocket, and it still secures this pocket because it's attached. So we're going to pokey hole through there. Ooh, looks like I'm gonna have to put some washi tape on there. All right. Ooh, come here, tiny brad. All right. There we go. And we're gonna put it up and down so that it works. All right, so for aesthetic purposes, you could also put one down here. It really doesn't do much for it, except look cute. I'm gonna put it in there for now, just because I pulled 3 orange brads. And That was the other thing with using the bigger brads. You had to make sure that the hole was in far enough so that the little arms didn't come all hanging off here. And the littler brads that I have are a little bit better. Okay, now you do have to glue this. Now I glue it afterwards because I just didn't want to deal with it. So I am using the art glitter glue, and I am going to put just a strip down there. And you can kind of see it pop out a little bit and spread. But once it's all done, because it is 2 layers of vellum, you don't really see the glue in there when all is said and done. Okay, and I'm going to do the same on this side. Look at that. Okay, now this side being ugly, I have been attaching some decorative elements to it to make it look a little nicer. So I've been using some of the papers for that. Not a big fan of the blue one. I had a red one, a beige one. That could work. But then I also have this. That could work. Oh, I think it's a little too thick, but all right. We'll use this. Now I'm just basically cutting, that's too small. I'm cutting a strip of this just to attach to the bottom. And we're gonna go with that. And I'm gonna attach it with our glitter glue. I'm gonna put a little extra dots on the brad so that it sticks well to it. And we're just going to use it to make a decorative element. And that will cover up that brad. And then you can do a couple things. I've been adding either, there we go, cutting a circle out of this. I should get a full circle. There we go. And putting it up there as a decoration. You can add something like that to it, which would be cute. So I think I might add that. This is going to have to be a little bit, which actually will work out okay. Whoops. Come here. There you go. All right. Now when you do that, you do kind of block the pocket a little bit when you're putting the decorative element. And the only reason I'm going over the center is because that was that page that was kind of being poopy and tearing. So I thought, let's throw that on there. And there you go. Okay, so like I said, we got little journal cards that we can, this is cute, we'll put in there. Let's see, let's nip this in the corners. And throw a little ink on there. And there you go. Cute, right? Okay, so let's put it back into the book. All right, yeah, so this side's gonna dry and it'll be fine there. You can also add some trim there if you wanted to, or lace or something like that. Okay, so you, remember that you were in the back. So you're going to go there, and you are in the front. Okay, so there is one done. All right, so I'm gonna get some of this cleaned up since I'm not gonna be using some of it, and I will be right back and we will get the last 3 attached and I will show you the other 4. All right, I am here with the last 3 pages I need to do. So I am ready to go. Okay, so we're gonna get this on here. I think I'm gonna do them in mass make kind of fashion since I have shown you all step by step what to do. So we're gonna go ahead and poke these through. And I picked green or beige. I like the green one. It's not really a green, it's more of a sagey, light sagey green. Didn't quite push that hole big enough. There we go. That should work. Sometimes you just got to make the hole hugely huge. All right. And we'll do this one. And the greenish one. All right. Okay. All right, there's one. I think I'll just do 2 on these. Then if I want to do the third one, I can go back. All right, so here's this one. Push it through nice and hard so we can't say that we didn't do it. Oops. I flipped it over too fast and it fell out. Got to keep my thumb on it. Okay. All right. So there's the second one and the third one. Okay. Nice big push through. On this one, I've chosen navy-ish brown. Or not brown, geez, navy brown. There's a new one, a navy blue. Just making up colors as we go here. Now these brads I've had for quite a bit. They're part of my old stash of old scrapbooking supplies. And I do know you can still find brads out there. I'm just not sure about colors and sizes, but there are definitely ones out there to find. Okay. All right, so, okay, flip that back over so I know I got the right one. All right, so this is that one. And we're gonna go ahead and glue this down. Oops, not that side, this side. Okay. Now, I have decided instead of putting the paper like I was doing on some of these, even though that would probably look very cool right there, I was thinking about putting washi tape on there. but I kind of like that one there. So I think I might go with that. Put a little glue on the paper and a little glue on the brad. Yeah, that'll work. Still might be fun to put some of that on there. I wonder if I could wrap it around to the front. Well, we could a little bit. All right, let's try that. Now this washi tape I do not trust, so I'm going to throw some extra glue on there. Now this probably could be a way too if you had wider washi tape. If you didn't want to necessarily glue the bottom, you could washi tape the bottom to make sure that brad is up high enough, which I wasn't thinking of doing this washi until now, so, but it still worked out. All right, let's just trim that without cutting this edge. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, cute. Okay, well there's the first one. And we'll throw the glue. Now we're doing these a little too fast that I should have, and I see that I didn't make sure that these were straight. All right, so for this one, I found this, it's kind of like a wood tone I thought might be interesting to do. So, okay, we're gonna not wrap it around because the brad is there. So we're gonna trim this off. Yeah, see, that looks nice next to that. So that's another way to go ahead and cover up the brads when you don't like what they look like. Cute. Okay, and last one. All right. Throw some glue down there. And we'll throw some glue down here. Okay, and for this one, I got this blue, kind of looks like stars. That might be cool. Oops. Oh my goodness, sticky. There we go. I mean, I guess I want it to be sticky, but not sticky to my fingers. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is have it go that way just for some funsies. Yeah. Cute. I love it. So yeah, so that is a nice, fun, easy way to find a way to throw some cute little, there they are, cute little pockets, and then you put something in there, you can still see them. This one's too short for that one, but I gotta find some bigger ones, but cute. Yeah, I like it. Forgot to put that wherever I was doing it. Okay. All right, so let's get these back in their little journals. And where did I put them? Oh, geez, they're under the pile. Okay. All right, I kept them. Make sure they were kept in order here. All right, so that's gonna go, whoops, that one. All right, and then this one. This one goes in that one. Oops, take the whole thing with you. And finally, this one gonna go into that one. Okay, so you've seen those, and I think, is this the one that I showed you to start? Yeah, this is the one I showed you to start with the yellow, the big yellow brads I was talking about. All right, and then the other ones I did, I will show you. Get this out of the way. All right, so this one is nice little orange brads. There's like a little card in there. Oh, this one I put the paper, the digital paper, and I did a one of the fussy cuts there. I thought that was kind of cute. And then this one, past the center, there's a used green brads, and this one I've got a nice tall tag, kind of looks like a bookmark that goes in there, and shorter one, so it's kind of make almost like a little scene there. Cute. I like the colors that go with it. I don't know if those are the ones that will permanently stay in there. I was kind of testing to see what they look like. Might have to add some toppers to it or something like that. But all right, so this one, I use the navy twice. We got the navy brown, navy blue brads, and then this side I put the paper, and again a little fussy cut to cover that up. So another way to do that. And last but not least, this one. All right, this one it ended up ripping here when I folded it too hard, so I ended up rounding the edges. So this is not really a pocket, it's more like a tuck, which will work just fine. This back one is still strong enough to go in there. And then this side, I did do the paper to go, but it is also just a fold over. So that would be another option if you don't want to attach, if you just want to attach on the bottom, like here. I attached this one up high because of that. So I routed the corners on them, put them in those 3 corners, and have a little flap there. So that is another option to do with those. So lots of options, lots of different ways to do that. Okay. All right, I guess I could keep it out like that to show it. So that is going to be it. Again, this is these fold over vellum pockets. I'm just making up words today. Fold over vellum pockets did go in my 8 mass making 8 journals, but it is not going to be included with any questions for the final giveaway. Just adding to it. So, and that is going to be it. So if you like to see more of this and have not seen the other, I will link the videos in the description for the other mass making ones, the ones that do have questions, and I will link that in the description. So if you'd like to see how this keeps going on, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you get notified when these upcoming videos come up to enter, to see how this ends up going. And so that you can follow along and enter to win one of these 8 journals. So that is going to be it for me today. If you like the video, like the pocket, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate seeing them. And any comments, questions are always welcome. I love to hear from you guys. It is truly appreciated. So that is going to be it for me today. And as usual, I hope you have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.